The kids who took part in the project are young men now, and they're wrestling with many of the same issues those older men once faced. I wanted to know whether the interviews had made any difference in their lives. 5 of them agreed to return to talk about the experience. Jameson was raised by a single mom.
Growing up, I had a lot of friends die early, just out of my neighborhood. And the crazy thing about it is I kind of lived in the suburbs. The interview that most stuck out to me was the Alton Yates interview. I remember he said,
"Some of our best minds are sitting in prison today."
It affected man, damn, I better stand up as a black man and use my mind.
I was doing an interview with a recovering drug addict.
On which drugs have you done?
Which ones haven't I done? You get a short answer. Everything.
He reminded me of my grandfather.
It's glorified within our community.
Robert was at a vulnerable age, and at the time, studies showed that peer pressure discouraged black kids from doing well in school.
You have people who look at you as if you're educated and you're not as
black.
Yeah, not as black to them.
The idea that you were putting effort in to do well in school was considered an offense almost.
That's my son, Franklin. Franklin used to say he didn't identify as black.
It was always weird to me to have people who look like me tell me I'm not like them.
But many of the kids felt like they didn't fit into a white world either. Philip lost his home during Hurricane Katrina and ended up at a predominantly white school.
That's a different type of bullying. Tripping me while I'm walking through, throwing stuff at me, it was bad.
Philip was nearly 7 feet tall and black, and he was being pushed towards an obvious career choice.
Everywhere I go, you play basketball? So yeah, it was definitely pressure.